Hello everybody, this is a video to demonstrate how you can use what I call SkipLogic or go-to questions in your form to create a non-linear form, because normally in our forms we just go from question 1, 2, 3, 4 throughout the whole thing. But there might be times when you don't want somebody to have to go through all those questions to click submit. So I just have a very, very simple one that I'm going to show you, and then I'll show two others that are similar but have a little different options here. So in a skip question or using a go-to, it's important to use sections so that people don't have to go through questions that they don't need to answer. So I have two sections here. The first section has a simple question. It's a yes or no question. If you want to be more, do more things with it, you could do a drop down or a multiple choice question. So those are the two that would do this. So let me just go, and so on the on section 2, basically there's some more information to fill out. So let me preview this with you so that you can see exactly what's going to happen. So this is the first question. If I answer yes, well, if I answer no, my next button just lets me submit my form. So whatever that question was, maybe it's are you interested in a blah blah blah, whatever, that was there's really nothing else for them to fill out. Okay, I could go back. If I answer yes, then it's going to take me to the next section, section 2, and it's going to ask me a series of additional questions, and then I can submit. Okay, so let's go look at that form again and look at this question. So to get this to work, I had to go down to my More Options menu, those three little dots, and I had to turn on the Go to section based on answer. And then I get a pull down menu here. What do I want to do if they answer yes? What do I want to happen if they answer no? So I could have them go to a third section if I wanted them to, or I can just have them submit the form. Now when you're doing these types of forms, it's really a best practice to sketch them out on paper, whatever you want to do, because it can get if your form has a lot of features and options to it, it can get very complicated, and you'll spend and waste time if you don't do that step. It's storyboarding or mind mapping or whatever, just to kind of make sure that you're clear on what you want to happen based on what answers are questions are provided and answers given. So that's just a quick way of creating one. So I have one here that's a club sign up, and that's one of your choices that you can pick here. And so let's look at it. I've got, are you a previous member of this club? Let's look at the options here. If they are, I'm going to go to the next section. If no, it's going to go to section 3. So I know I have at least 3 sections in my form. So if they answer yes, it's going to ask, were you a member last year? If you were a member last year, what were your favorite events? And they can pick any of the 4 that are there. And then ask us an open-end question, what should be our focus this year? So remember, this is a club sign-up, so if they're not a previous member, do I want them to go through this information? Maybe, maybe not. Really what I want to do is collect their information so that I can notify them when the club is going to start up, etc. So then I'm going to collect their first and last name and maybe their email address. Okay, so that is a very easy sample of like maybe a school club sign-up. Could be for anything. Here's another example that I did, which is called student orientation. So actually this was an idea from somebody in a previous class. So they want people to sign up for the student orientation, and what grade level are you planning to attend this event? So let's look and see what happens. If they say yes, continue to next section. If they say no, go to section 3. That's the not attending session. So let's look at this. Here's the event options. Select the sessions you plan on attending. So what are they going to attend if they're coming? Do you have suggestions or comments you'd like to add? So I have 2 skips here. So if they have suggestions, it goes to section 4, which is suggestions. If they don't have, it can just submit the form. Okay, so remember, if they answered no up here, they were going to go to section 3. So let's see what's in section 3. Section 3 is for those people that aren't going to be attending. And if they're not attending, why are they not able to attend? It doesn't work for them, blah, 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 whatever, okay? And then section 4 is suggestions, and that's for people that answered yes and or no. Please share any suggestions or comments that would be helpful or make this more meaningful. So you would like everybody to give you some feedback, those that are attending and those that are not attending, and then they'll submit their form. So this one is a little bit more complex in that it has 2 different options here. So that's just another example of using that SkipLogic. So I hope this helps you understand the process and the logic behind using these go-tos in a form so that you can apply it as it is applicable in your situation.